I'm just trying to test it, make sure everything is working. Good morning, everyone. My name is Soren Azorian. I'm a CEO of Redline Lab and RedFi. It's a privilege to be here in Panama and present our company. For many of you guys, if you know us, we are the first blockchain company in the country, and we are pretty proud of that. I've been working in Panama ecosystem for the last 5 years. We have built a bunch of products, and today I'm here to represent our RedFi. But our company, Redline Lab, has invested in 9 companies in the last 12 months, which mostly are from Panama. And if you are a developer, if you're a builder, and if you're trying to create ecosystem for Web 2 and Web 3 on a crossroad of those two, please come and see me and my team. We have a booth on the next door. We can have a conversation. Let's start with an issue we've seen before, which was no connection between the bank and crypto. And many unbanked people or unbanked corporations, they were looking at a solution to have this seamless integration. That's what with RedFi is coming. As you see, RedFi is seamless US banking plus global crypto all in one platform. As a company, we are a tech company. We are technology first and then finance. So as you guys all know, fintech is something which is most of the companies are built. I don't know if my voice is repeating itself, but I'm hearing myself. When we say it's a next generation financial platform, we are actually building separate rails for entire ecosystem. From the time which you're doing your opening an account and KYC and AML, to regulation, to rails supporting, let's say, ACH, Fedwire, or your SWIFT transactions, we have built them entirely so you can use our services and fast compliance, borderless, and you can use it for payment, any sort of payment, not only for US dollar or fiat, you can also use it for crypto payments. Why does this matter? When we started 16 years ago on a crypto journey, we all started from Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, for many people, was like an answer for so many of these inclusions and giving access to the people to be able to have no intermediaries and no people in between so they can take care of their own destiny as they wanted to. But as we progress and as we want the ecosystem to be built more, we had to play with the TradFi, with decentralized finance, and real-world assets, and DePIN, which is the conversion from the 16 years ago of the simple Bitcoin and white paper to now we have all this entire ecosystem. Many of you guys, if you're not familiar still with the real-world assets, RWA or DePIN, please come and see us because we are building also a bunch of other projects to integrate those real-world assets to the real-world common use cases for the people to use. As you know, Finance 2.0, which we mentioned over here, is not only just a banking, it's a crypto and fiat all together in one place. Again, I just want to mention keep one place because that's what the RedFi is for. So you don't have to worry about you're using which bank or you're using which crypto exchange, which you're using, or which liquidity provider or which custodians, all are built in one place. Challenges, as you guys all know, and I'm sure many of people here, and they had cross-border transactions. They've been using some of the companies which you see here. We have a great companies, Tower Bank, Lulubit, and all others locally active over here. But for many others, the cross-border means you want to be freedom to send and transfer the money and fiat, fiat or cryptocurrencies wherever you want, however you want, anytime you want. If you want to pay your mortgage or you receive a payment from your client and you are wondering and worrying about can you cash out that money, so no further. We have built this system entirely from the ground up with our own source codes, so you will be able to use this one. Just like if you were trusting the Coinbase or Chase Bank, now you have both of them in one place. So you don't have to go extra places to be able to do that. We're open for business, meaning Doesn't matter which country you're from, which individual you are. If you're Panamanian, you're from Colombia, if you're Costa Rica, Singapore, you're from Japan or United States or South Africa or wherever you are, you can open a RedFi account in a few minutes and you'll be able to use our services 24/7, 365. Some of the companies, like especially crypto companies, they had a restriction by opening a banking accounts. As you know, the regime changed in the United States. With that, security SEC also changed. With when a few years back, when we have the Gary Gensler as our chair, I was happy because I attended MIT, his classes, and I thought somebody who knows crypto will be able to regulate the crypto. But unfortunately, that was not the way. But right now, what we've seen is the restriction still continues, even though new regime is just basically promoting crypto freedom or blockchain freedom for the country, but we still have that restriction in many crypto companies. But we are trying to take that away and then cross that red line for them, and they will be able to use our services for any of those purposes they have or they need. Opportunities are big. When we're talking about a $2 trillion digital asset industry, that is just basically trades you guys can see right now between Bitcoin, stable coins, and Ethereum. But more than that, we have to touch trillions of dollars when the real world assets and DPINs are coming to the market. Many businesses, they're required to have financial system which they cover entire gamma for them. So when you are a company and you start receiving the payment from your clients, you're not supposed to worry about if that client is on a sanction list or the wallet you're transferring the crypto from, it has some sort of regulatory issue. So for that reason, when somebody is sending you crypto into RedFi, we have already passed those information. Every transaction between us, we've been checked. Travel rules are there, and if you're opening an account, we have done KYC enough to be able to allow you to use the services. In our service, we don't have a limit. You don't have to just worry about it. Can I receive a payment for $100,000 or $1 million or $10? If your payment is a solid payment and valid payment you're receiving from your one of your vendors or you're receiving from your client, you'll be able to process it almost immediately. How we are solving it, again, seamless banking and crypto integration. It's all really in one place. I encourage you guys to give us a chance and try it out to see how it is and give us a feedback and understanding, is that something which you guys are using it, and allow us to help you guys go to just further. When we are talking about managing fiat and crypto, right now we are offering US dollar account and cryptocurrencies, of course, but you're also gonna get, if you are interested with the euro account, Mexican peso, Colombian peso. If you are dealing with the Dubai, if you need a dirham account, you can open that one also with us, and on and on and on. Secure custody and compliance first approach. Many people, they know me in this ecosystem for the last 5 years. They know the first person we have hired to work with us was a compliance officer, Kayla Mulero. I believe Kayla is here, but Panamanian, and proud to say we're the first company who have put the compliance first before anything else, because we know that mattered. 5 years ago, maybe it was not matter for so many companies, but what for us was matter because we know crypto and blockchain will change, will not stay as it was 5 years ago. So when we're saying secure custody and compliance first approach, we are working with a really regulated and compliance office companies such as BitGo, Anchorage, and Fireblocks. Depends on which jurisdiction you're coming from, you will be able to have that secure custody. And it's all integrated, so you don't have to worry or you don't have to pay extra or separated to all those custodial services. Payment solution and treasury management, you can leave your crypto into RedFi or transfer to your self-custody, which is, I always encourage the people to do that. Not leave on the hot wallets or different exchanges which you have no idea if whatever you have over there will sustain there or be there. Business invoicing and bill pay tools. On RedFi, when you log in, you can actually use our invoicing system to be able to send and receive a payment through RedFi. So your accountant will be more than happy to integrate our company with their, let's say, QuickBook or whatever they're using for the integration of the accounting, and you'll be able to manage all of them in one place. And by the way, all of them are free of charge. There's no extra fees for that. Competitive edge and why RedFi? Again, you're all in one place. You don't have to shuffle between different companies for different kind of needs. All of them are provided. It's a crypto and fiat solution, treasury solution, and designed to be regulated and security in mind. So you don't have to worry your money is there or your crypto is there or not. You always have access. And when we are giving you a US dollar account for your individual or business account, you have your name account. So let's say if Jose Manuel Batista opens an account, Jose Manuel Batista will have his own name. If company XYZ Incorporated or SA opens an account, they have their own name. Just like you have a local bank account, now you have your global bank account, which is based on US dollar and many other currencies. And of course, it's faster settlement and borderless payment. Another thing which we never talk about is if you have a RedFi account and somebody else has a RedFi account, the transaction between the ledger costs way less, and within the 3 seconds, the money and crypto will be changing. And when the ledger is changing, the new ownership is also changing. So just like your bank, if you travel, for example, you're depositing from Tower Bank to Tower Bank, it was few seconds for them, or let's say some delays for hours. Ours are instantly, and you can do the same thing for crypto or fiat. Let's say you have a client in RedFi and he is or she is in Singapore and you're in Panama. But because they have a RedFi to RedFi, within a few seconds you get your money and you can actually use the wire transfer to any bank local here or anywhere in the world. So let's say, for an example, you have $10,000 USDT and you want to convert to US dollars. Click, liquidity provided, now you have US dollars. Now you say, you know what, I want to send $8,000 to Panama and I want to send $2,000 to Dubai. All you have to do is create a counterparty on our ecosystem and then just click and then send a wire transfer. When wire transfer kicks in, if it's outside of the Europe, you will use the SWIFT. But we also have integration coming up with IBAN and many others. So if you are integrating and you need something specific for your company, for your needs, please come see me and my team will be able to make sure you will have that done for your needs. Traction and growth. We started from Panama, but we are global, and that's one of the greatest things which I'm proud of. We want to make sure Panama is known as a great ecosystem. We started with the cargo, and everybody knows about the canal, but now we're changing into the code. Cargo to good. That was another conversation I was having a couple days ago in each canal. For partnerships, we are adding for more banks, with more payment providers locally. So let's say right now, if you are trading USDT to COP in Colombia and you need to make sure your payment going to receive there immediately, within 15 minutes we can do that through our OTC desk with a very cheap and very reliable payment solution. We are expanding everywhere, and right now our main focus is Central America, from Mexico to Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia mainly, and upcoming features, we have treasury products coming in, so you don't have to worry about where you put your money or stable coin to be compliant and safe. We'll be able to provide that service as well. And as I mentioned, Euro, COP, Mexican peso, and Real and Dirham will be all there available very, very soon. And tokenization, which is one of the dear subject to me, and we are also building Thesaurus, which is another full-fledged company. I don't have much to say. We just made it easy for you guys to not think anymore. So if you are really using the crypto as a business, or your business required to expand to crypto or blockchain, please come and help us to help you to grow your company. And for limited time offer, we just want to make sure everybody can have piece of this and understand. If you're opening your individual account, just get a credit from us, dollar and crypto, so you can just basically play with it. And if you're a business account, you can get more credit to be able to transfer some money to one of your vendors or pay one of the bills and understand how the ecosystem works. And just a disclaimer quickly, everything is transparent. We want to make sure until April 30th, accounts are open and verified, and just send an email to help@redfi.io with the code of PBW, and then you will get your credit immediately. Beside that, We have few minutes. You guys can have a question if you have right now, I can answer, or after fact, you can come and answer the question. Any question from audience? No. So I'm gonna, okay, perfect. Yes. This is a US banking account, so it means in the United States or Canada, depends of the vendors we are using. Like for example, Cross River Bank, everybody knows, that's one of our providers. BMO, SSB Bank, and many others. So it depends on the jurisdiction and the need, we will be able to provision that. No problem. No problem from anywhere. It doesn't matter. Thank you for the question, by the way. Some of the people, they think if they want to open a US account, they have to go have an LLC in Wyoming. No, not really. With us, you can be a corporation in Panama or Colombia and open a US dollar account without any restriction. So there's appetite for some of the bank to use, like for example, you cannot use the Mercury Bank, which many people are using it without a Wyoming license, but with us, you don't need that. You just can open an account with your, let's say, Redline Blockchain SA as its own banking account in the United States, just for example, or any SAs you guys have. I want to touch also the Redline Lab, which is our main, you can see that powered by Redline Lab. Redline Lab or Redline Blockchain is our corporation in Panama. I encourage you guys to also come and check out redlinelab.io, not just the RedFi, because under redlinelab.io, we have invested in 10 companies in a span of last 12 months. A majority of are Panamanian corporations, and also a couple corporations in Costa Rica. We want to make sure this region can shine, and our job is to help each other. We have a great products, such as compliance product, Crypto Mungie, which anyone can use and learn crypto for free. And just go cryptomungie.com. Chirag is here. Shout out to Chirag, and the team is over there, the other side. We have Blurify, which we're changing the way identity works. I'm proud to say Blurify team works right now with El Salvador government to be able to put the cedulas and driver licenses on chain. And also soon we'll be coming and doing the same thing in Panama and other countries. The other company I remember to mention here is Thesaurus. We are building from Panama real-world asset engine and DEX. So not only you can tokenize your assets from real estate to your fund, to your pension funds, anything you want to do the tokenization, not only tokenize it, you'll be able to put it on the pool of the liquidity on secondary market, be able to trade it immediately, almost 24/7, 365. That's how crypto and money should be traded. We have also ABI, Association Blockchain International, which help the companies and banks and individuals be compliant. They're working with companies like Banco Colombia and many others to be able to support this compliance to make sure everything is correctly done. So, and on and on and on. There are many companies like Betski. They're doing the sport betting and also doing the predictive market. So we individually choose and pick the people which we know they're gonna put the name of the Panama in the map of the world. So Panama will not only be in conversation for cargo transfers, Panama will be a conversation for entrepreneurship and the support of the entrepreneurs, and that's about it. I want to cut it short. Thank you so much for this, and I'm more than happy to answer any question you have here. I will be here between Panama Blockchain Week and ETH Canal, which is in La Manzana, and we're supporting the entrepreneurs. So if you have any idea which you think maybe is a big idea but you don't know how to start, come and talk to us. Maybe there is a way to engage and help each other. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.